So my name is Doyin. I'm the Regional Officer West Africa for Northumbria University in Newcastle, based in Lagos, Victoria Island, Nigeria. I'll just be doing a session on visa requirements for people that are looking at coming to Northumbria University. You have an offer with us and you're wondering what is the next step. How do you apply for visa to study at Northumbria University? So there are a couple of things that you need to put in place before coming to Newcastle. After you get your offer letter, then the next step will be to pay deposit after you've accepted your offer. So you need to get some documents ready before visa application. For UKVI standard, you need £9,135 for maintenance in your account before you can apply for visa. So I would just give an example so you have a clear picture of what to expect. So if your tuition fee is £15,500 for 1 year, our initial deposit at Northumbria University is £2,000 for Nigeria and £5,500 for Ghana. So let me use the 2,000 for example. If you pay 2,000 from £15,500, it means you would you need a balance of about 13,500 in your bank statement with your maintenance fees to be able to apply for visa. So that will come to 13,500 plus the 9,135 required by UKVI in your account before you can apply for visa. There are different sort of accounts that you can use that are accepted by UKVI. So you can use your personal savings or current accounts from a local bank here in Nigeria or in Ghana. You can also use your parents' account, that is allowed, but for the purpose of Tier 4 visa application, you are not allowed to use your distant relative account like uncle, aunties. Those accounts are not allowed. It has to be your immediate family. And if you are using that of your dad or your mom, that's your immediate family, you need to show your birth certificate. You need to show a financial consent letter from your parents to consent that they are sponsoring you and you're using their bank statement to apply for your visa. As part of the visa application document, you cannot use a company account because that used to be a lot of questions people ask. Can I use my dad's company's account? It is not allowed for a Tier 4 visa. So because it is assumed that for a company, there are different stakeholders and shareholders in the company, and they all have to give consent to you using that account. So to avoid those complexities, we don't allow that for you to use a company account or a fixed deposit account. So there are a lot of things that you need to put in place before visa application. That's the financial part of it. Also, there's the tuberculosis testing certificate. So if you're going to live in the UK for more than 6 months, it's a visa requirement for you to have a tuberculosis test certificate. So they have their registered centers in Nigeria and in Ghana. So you can't go to just any hospital to get that done. You have to do it in the recognized center by UKVI, and they are called IOM. They have 2 centers in Nigeria and 1 in Accra in Ghana. So if you're looking at applying for your visa, it's also a visa requirement. So after you have your offer, you've paid deposit, you're preparing to apply for visa, you can contact me or go on the website or just Google IOM centers in Nigeria. So you see the addresses of the location in Ghana, in Lagos, and in Abuja. So all you need to do is you pay to a Standard Chartered Bank. There's a certain amount for that. You pay to them, then you call the center to book an appointment, or you send them an email. After you book the appointment, you go there, you have your test done. If you're cleared, you get the certificate that day or the next day. So once you have your certificate, that's a visa requirement. You need that certificate to apply for a visa. Another requirement I would like to talk about is the academic requirement. So once you've paid your deposit to us, and we give you a CAS. A CAS is what you use in applying for your visa. So it's called a confirmation of acceptance of studies. It's a letter. So it has a unique number for you to be able to apply for your visa. So once you have that, it will be indicated on the CAS what academic documents you need to use to apply for your visa. Once you have that, you make sure you have the original academic document to be able to apply. So you'll be uploading that online or submitting that at the submission center as well. As part of the requirements, you need to do a credibility interview. So what is a credibility interview? It's just to ascertain if you're a genuine student, if you are credible. UKVI wants to know, are you going to the university for the right reasons? So you have to prepare yourself for the credibility interview. It's not anything that you should be scared about, because if you're genuine, then you should know the answers to all these questions. Why did you pick the course? What do you intend to do with the course after? Why did you choose Northumbria University, Newcastle? Why did you choose the UK? Did you do any research into other universities that offer the same course? What sort of modules would you be learning under your course? These are questions that you need to ask yourself, so that by the time you're getting ready for your visa interview, you should be confident in answering all these questions. So the visa application process, as I mentioned earlier, is quite straightforward. So you go online. There's the online portal where you apply, the UKVI website. So you apply for the visa. There you fill the visa form. After you have done that, with the CAS statement we've given you, the CAS document, you fill those information on the portal, on the form. There's another thing that you need to know in terms of the cost of visa fees and immigration health surcharge. That's like the payments you pay for health insurance while you'll be studying in the UK. So you pay £450 per year for the immigration health surcharge. So it depends on the duration of your course. If you're doing a 1-year postgraduate course, then you'll be paying £450. If you're doing a 2 years postgraduate course, then you're paying £900. So like that. If you're doing an undergraduate course that would run for 3 years, then that's £450 times 3. So you need to prepare in terms of finances for the visa fees, your immigration health surcharge, and other fees that are involved in terms of booking appointment. There are different kind of visa fees. There's the standard fee, there is the priority fee, and there's the super priority fee. So for the standard, it costs $477. For the priority, it costs $778, and for the super priority, it costs $1787. So there are different processing times for that. So for the standard, would take 15 business days, working days, to get a decision from UKVI. For the priority, it would be 5 working days to get a decision, and for the super priority, that normally would you will get a decision in 24 hours or more, depending on your application. This might be a lot of information to take in, but if you need help, I would give you the kind of help you need, the support you need in terms of assisting you in filling the visa form to ensure that you have the right thing on your visa form, just to look through, or we could sit together for you to fill it. I can also tell you the documents you need to put in place before you apply for your visa, so you know that you're not missing out any document, or you're not putting irrelevant documents as part of your application. Part of the support I will give is to do a calculation for you right before you do your visa application, so you know what you're paying for and the amount you're paying for. Also, I will do a mock credibility interview with you. If you're not in Lagos, you're in Ghana, you're in Port Harcourt, you're in Abuja, wherever you are, I could do like a Skype interview with you where we sit, and I just sit with you and we run through some credibility interview questions just for you to prepare for your real credibility interview. If you need help on visa application, you can contact me in the office. We are at 2A Louis Solomon Close, Victoria Island, Lagos. You can reach me on my email address on nigeriaoffice@northumbria.ac.uk. You can also reach me on doyin.oladiran@northumbria.ac.uk. You can also reach me on my mobile on 081-881-57535 for any sort of help you need on visa application. I'm available on Skype as well on oladiran.doyinsola.